Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time what I'd like to do is talk to you about what I feel is one of the most important tennis tips I've ever learned, and the tennis tip that I probably impart the most to all of my students on a regular basis. It's really the secret on how to hit forehands and backhands, and actually serves and volleys for that matter as well, but today we're talking mostly about forehands and backhands. It's really the secret on how to control the tennis ball and hit it pretty much wherever you want it to go most of the time. On the tennis court, we're obviously going to make some errors. But if we can kind of get this mindset going and we understand this one little concept, all of a sudden our accuracy is going to improve. We're going to check all the boxes, we're going to cross the T's, we're going to feel much better about how we're controlling the tennis ball, and overall, we're going to see a big improvement in our consistency. So let's get to it. So what is this key? What is the secret to hitting the tennis ball exactly where you want it to go most of the time? The real secret and the thing to remember is that the ball is only going to go where the racket tells it to go. Sounds very simple, let me explain. As you're coming into the contact zone, it's very important to make sure that the racket strings are lined up with the intended target. From the area just before contact until just after contact, it's imperative that you keep the racket traveling in the direction you're trying to hit it. Whether it's a forehand or whether it's a backhand, it's the same idea. As the racket's coming into the hitting zone, we want to make sure the racket strings are facing the target, we're extending through the line of the ball, and then we're going to finish it. There are a lot of mechanics that happen before the stroke. There are a lot of mechanics that happen after the stroke. But the most important area, the most important thing in the tennis stroke itself is the contact point as we're coming into the hitting zone. If we're not controlling the angle of the racket, the ball is going to usually spray. It doesn't matter if you have an Eastern forehand grip, a semi-Western, a full Western. It doesn't matter on the backhand if you have two hands, if you have one hand. The concept is the same. The tennis ball only knows where the tennis strings are facing at the point of contact. There are a lot of other things that are important, but it's extremely imperative if you want to become successful and consistent on the tennis court that you completely understand this concept. So in summing up today's tip, just remember again, it's physics. The tennis ball is only going to go where the strings of the tennis racket tell it to go. Again, it doesn't matter if you're using an open stance or a closed stance. If the strings are facing to the left on contact, that's where the ball is going. If the strings are facing to the right on contact, again, that's where the tennis ball is going to go. So what I encourage you to do is check out your favorite player on YouTube, watch some slow motion footage, and again, you're going to see that from the moment just before contact until just after contact, the racket strings are going towards the target. So I hope you enjoyed the content in today's video. I encourage you to please subscribe to my channel, and next time you get out on the tennis court, try these couple of tips, and there are lots more coming your way. Have a super day.